I was speaking to one of my clients, and he's a consultant for CFOs. So he helps people with their finance function inside of their business. I mostly deal with, consultants, lawyers, accountants, professional services. And he was pretty new to his business. I believe that he started it this year, and he needed quite a lot of guidance. And some of the things that I shared with him, he found enormous value in. So I wanted to make sure to also share them with you guys so that you could get the same sort of value from these lessons that he applied to get better results on the calls that he's been booking for his service. So he said over here, thank you so much. Your guidance has really been such a difference maker. You are a godsend. Sense, Ben. I appreciate you. And that really lit me up. Like, I had quite a big smile on my face when I saw that, because we're big on putting customers first. And if you aren't putting your customers first, you will be lost. So there's 5 things that I want to share with you. Call it 5 golden nuggets or 5 lessons that I think are going to change the way that you view sales, proposing, meeting, consulting clients that are booking appointments with you. So the first thing is outdated beliefs. And point number 2 to 5 are not going to make any sense unless we first tackle outdated beliefs. Okay? So the business owners that I see that are struggling versus the ones that are winning, it's all about the language that you use when you're talking about your service or your business. So for example, if you say things like clients are ghosting me, or clients are rejecting me, or I'm scared of being pushy, or I feel like I'm chasing after clients, what you're doing is you're training yourself to resent your own customer service. Another thing is that if you think about this, ghosting, how do you know they're ghosting you? What if they saw your message while they were driving and then they forgot to answer? What if they saw your email, but then they had a meeting or they got a phone call? Another thing is chasing and being pushy, right? I don't want you to confuse being pushy with delivering exceptional customer service. Like, if you have a call with a prospect for 12 o'clock noon and it's 11:30 and you phone them and they don't answer, and you wait 5 minutes and you phone them again and they don't answer, and you wait 5 minutes and you phone them again, you phone them 3 times and they pick up and they're like, what's going on? And you say, hi, we've got a call together in 15 minutes. The invitation was sent to your inbox, and I'm really looking forward to meeting with you. Is there any other help that you need attending our meeting today that you booked? So I want you to think or reframe in your mind, reimagine this victim belief of I'm being pushy, people don't like me, I'm getting rejected, I'm chasing. Reframe it with I'm delivering exceptional high touch customer service, and they will appreciate it. And even if it isn't true, you will show up in a way that they will then appreciate, because it's all about the stories that you tell yourself. And if you're showing up with low confidence and this resentment in the background of your mind, you're feeling resentful because you're like, oh, people keep rejecting me, I've got to chase after people. What's going to happen is you're going to infer a negative connotation on that client's interaction, and that person is going to feel your energy is off. Let's now talk about number 2, dog and medicine. It's good for them, it's a necessity, but they will resist being helped. So this is for all my people out there who struggle with reschedules. They struggle with clients showing up late. They struggle with clients, ignoring them. I want you to think about this, right? If a client is booking a call with you from an ad, or maybe they found you on Google, or maybe they found you on LinkedIn, or maybe they found you on social media. If they're booking a call with you, it's because they want your help. They have an issue and they want your help. If they were just thinking about it, they would have searched you up and looked on LinkedIn, looked on your website, etc., etc. The fact that they've booked a call is because they want help. They wouldn't have booked a call if they didn't need help. If they were just thinking, just looking, they would have just spent more time on social media looking at what you do. So they booked a call because they need your help. And I want you to approach it like when you have a dog or a cat or any sort of pet and you get medicine from the vet. That dog is going to be so stubborn. You have to cover that medicine in peanut butter or in a treat in order to kind of trick the dog into doing what's good for them. It's almost like, my brother's got this one friend who almost tore his ACL playing soccer. He almost tore his knee. And it was very painful, but it wasn't painful enough for him to go to the doctor. And weeks passed by, and there was a build-up where his leg became more and more sore. Eventually, he cracked. He had to go to the doctor. And what I'm trying to say is that your potential customers are behaving in a similar way. They have a pain that is becoming more and more painful day by day, and eventually they will crack and say, hey, I need your help. And you need to be on the other side to help them. So when you're following up, when you're rescheduling, all of that, right? I need you to just hold in your mind that you are helping someone who has actually reached out to you and they've got like a little bit of Stockholm syndrome with their problem. And yeah, be patient with people, The other thing is big fish will feed your family. Okay, this goes for all of my accountants, lawyers, consultants, or even private equity firms who are struggling with the big fish. The guys that are doing, millions of dollars per year, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars per year. They book in a call with you and then they ghost you, or maybe you can't reach them, whatever it is. That big fish bit onto your bait and you need a pull. If you're not pulling, you're going to lose that big fish. And once again, you are not being rejected. You are not being ghosted. The bigger the fish, the more busy they are. They've got hundreds of employees. They've got court cases. They've got tax bills. They've got disputes. They've got family things. They've got, tax things and employees stealing this and competitors doing that and people pitching them this. So they are loaded. They are full. Okay. And I want you to do something called assuming the close. I don't want you to be like, hey, I noticed you missed our appointment. Would you still be interested in talking? I want you to assume that they already are interested in talking because they booked. So, hey, on Tuesday, we had a call for 10 o'clock. I noticed that something came up and you couldn't make it. I've got Thursday at 1 o'clock open. Shall I send you an invite? And that ties directly into our next point. The man who chases two rabbits catches one. Guide them like they're blind. What you'll notice in what I shared with you is that I said, I've got Thursday open at this time. Shall I send you an invite? When you're following up after a proposal or after a sales call, or if you're following up with someone who missed their appointment and you need to reschedule, give them guidance. Don't be like, oh, here's my calendar. Book a new time with whatever suits you. You're allowing them to do too much thinking. And you don't want people to think about your service as being something that requires a lot of effort. You want to take that off their plate. Otherwise, you look absolutely unprofessional. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Like, you need to do the thinking for them. You need to spoon feed them. What's better, right? I'm following up with you. And I say, hey, I'm going to send you the proposal. And then whenever you're free to discuss, here's my calendar, you can book. Versus, I'm going to send you the proposal. And next week, Monday at 9 o'clock, I'm going to send you a WhatsApp to see how your week's looking. So we'll speak on Monday at 9 o'clock. And what I'm thinking is after we've spoken on WhatsApp, we can maybe confirm Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Does that sound fair? and they say, no, I can't do Tuesday at 1. Okay, what about Tuesday at 4? And they say, no, my Tuesday's fully booked. And you say, okay, how about Monday, 9 o'clock, I send you a WhatsApp and we do Wednesday morning, 10 a.m. And they say, sure, that works. You then send them an invite on your calendar, you create an event, or you book them in, and you do it on their behalf. You do the booking for them. And then you send them an invite and you say, hey, sent an invitation to fred@gmail.com. Did you get the email? Cool, you got the invite. Awesome. Looking forward to it. We'll chat on Monday, 9 o'clock. So provide structure in the follow-up. Otherwise, you are being absolutely unprofessional by letting them do too much thinking. Okay. Number 5 is multi-channel pronged attack. Now, the Germans during World War II were very famous for the Blitzkrieg, where they would go directly and break through a wall of troops by focusing their efforts on one single line. But now Napoleon and Shaka Zulu, who are two great conquerors, they would do multi-pronged attacks, okay? And what this means is that you essentially are breaking down their defense from multiple locations. So when you're busy following up with a client and you can't reach them, or if you feel like a client's ghosted you, or if a client is a big fish and they're super busy, do a multi-pronged attack. So what this means is that if they've booked with you and they've given you their email and WhatsApp, or their email and cell phone, you can email them, you can call them, you can SMS them, you can WhatsApp them, you can search them up on LinkedIn and send them a message on LinkedIn. You can search them up on Facebook and leave a comment, or on YouTube and leave a comment. You can reply to one of their tweets. You can search for their website and find their landline. You just are not being creative enough. You're not being creative enough with the follow-up. And it's because your belief is outdated. You're scared of being pushy. You're scared of getting rejected. You're scared of feeling ghosted. And all you feel like is like you're chasing after people. But I want you to think of it like these people are a sick dog. And I don't mean that to be condescending. I mean as in, if they could have helped themselves, they wouldn't have reached out to you. I don't know how to do an accounting. I don't know. I have an accountant. I've been working with my accountant for many years. I'm a sick dog. And they help me with all my returns, all my compliance, my pay slips, my VAT, everything. And if you offer a service, you're helping your customers too. So stop talking down on yourself. Go out there. Get some clients. Follow up with them. And those big fish are worth it. Following up is worth it. All the money is in the follow-up. You aren't going to be closing calls on the first meeting unless you are very well known and have an incredible reputation. You know, if I was speaking with someone with an incredible reputation, let's say, I don't know, Oprah Winfrey. If I was talking to Oprah Winfrey and she was selling me a coaching program or whatever it is, right? I'd probably buy it on the first call because everyone knows Oprah. She's famous. She's got a brand. Been following her for years, whatever it is, right? Whereas for you, you need a follow-up. You need to build that relationship. The moment someone books in, give them a call, shoot them a WhatsApp. Hey, thank you for booking. Looking forward to it. If you need any support, I'm right here. I see that you're from a construction company. I see that you own a salon. I see that you're in hospitality. I've actually got a lot of experience with salons or construction or hospitality. So I think our call is going to be very fruitful. I'm looking forward to it. Did you get the invitation for the appointment in your email inbox? Following up is building relationships. You should be dating your customers. You should be dating your customers. and everyone's trying to get married. Everyone's trying to sell their customers in one call. And it's absolutely unrealistic, and it's killing your business, because all those people that don't close on the first call, those are all people that if you had the patience to build a proper relationship with, they would have become happy clients and customers. They would have become married to you if only you had the patience to take them on a few more dates. Okay, that's everything. It is Friday afternoon. I am going to make some food. I'm going to go and hit the gym, and I'm just going to do a little bit of work, I think. I love working. And then tomorrow, I've got a family dance. Someone in my family is turning 60. So we have we're renting out like a bit of like a club, and we're going to be dressing smart casual, doing a bit of a dance, and having a set menu. So it's going to be very fancy, and I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I really want you to just focus on these 5 principles, because they've been helping a plethora of my clients get more deals onto their calendar, and then also close more proposals during the follow-up. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and have a great weekend.